Is there any store that would have what I'm looking for?
What are you looking for? Something for your wrists?
Yeah, things that could give me armor or more
I
damage
think
or something.
I think Navar sells a salve for sore wrist if you've been using it too much.
Okay, well, you're fucking worthless. Let's just go to the tavern.
I think there's a Claire's down there. They might have some sweet bracelets.
Welcome along to episode 2 of Milton.
SME is fine.
Yeah,
Are you using the right webcam? Because you're like...
I know, my webcam's gone really weird and I don't know why. It is the right webcam, it's
Okay,
just...
okay.
Yeah,
You're running at like half the frames.
yeah, I don't know what's happening. I also
Well,
can't
stuff happens.
So this is me, ultra prepped. Episode 3. Milton, right. Couple of bits of news. First of all, Zarayan, is that how we're saying his name? Yeah, sure. Zarayan Tin has decided to take a visit to his shack as your boat comes into shore. You have all been handed your earnings for the day, or for the trip. Seeing as you've stolen the thrice lucky, you've all got 1,500 gold pieces. Explaining the reason why I've just inflated all the prices in the merchant stores. Zarayan Tin has gone back to his shack to have a bit of an exploration and see what's going on at his house. And my webcam's really shit. Let's just stop. Let's just stop and restart. Let's just try again. Come on, video. You can do this.
Oh dear.
That looks a bit more right. Okay. Quite know what's going on today. It's Sunday, leave me alone. Also, that is the longest title any man has ever made. So, Zarayan Tin has buggered off to his shack.
We're professionals here.
And Tristan Nye has decided to jump ship. He has vanished into the distance. And he has taken with him his friend, his Kira, the tiefling. The two of them are going to go play lookout elsewhere. They didn't like the way that Sonia operated. So they've done a runner. Leaving today, Athron, Sapphire and Deacon. Today we have Jamal playing Athron Mistralath.
Well, hello.
We have Moon playing Sapphire Burnsides.
Hello.
And we have Dan playing Deacon Fredrickson.
Goodbye.
Always likes to mix it up. I like it. I like it. So as your ship pulls into shore, Sonia tells you all that you've got a week. Before we've patched up the thrice lucky, and we head back out. During this time, Miss Ivy Turnbuckle will be looking for some new crew members to help her on the thrice lucky. And you've still got Marilyn Cage and Colby Cameron in charge of the bloody keel, the Crimson Keel, sorry, and Sonia Redcap herself in charge of the bloody sail, as we see on screen. We come into Grimport, your home port, if you like. Dory, Cory, Nori, Laurie, Rory, and Forry, and Chop Chop Kilbassa, the 7 dwarves of yore, have a hop ship, and they're off into town to create havoc. Chop Chop turns to Sapphire and says, "Thanks for your help today, and I'll see you around town." And the three of you are to depart. It is currently approximately 11 AM in the morning. The usual grimy stink of Grimport greets your nose, and to some it might be vile or disgusting, but to you it smells like port. Not quite home for some of you, but port.
So it still smells grimy and disgusting, but something
It's a familiar smell you're returning to.
hardly comforting with its disgusting, but such is the way. Such is. Can't have everything in life.
It's home sweet home. Home is where the heart is, you know?
It is.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
So,
yeah.
I don't have anything I really need to buy.
Well,
So I'm just gonna follow around Deacon.
Oh shit.
I do have a couple of things I would like to trade, and then after that, I should be absolutely wonderful.
I suppose I could buy cooking things, but I think Chop Chop's got that. He's
only
given
thing
us a shopping list, and everything on there I don't need because I don't wear armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the only thing I really want, I cannot afford yet, so I'm pretty good for now.
Do you have a price on potions and such?
Yep. Potions are sold by Nava. Nava is listed under your store as Malagath.
Oh, hey, I know that one. It's the best potion right there. Good old potion of growth. I've heard wondrous things about those.
For reference, our group
Yeah.
are looking at a spreadsheet shopping list, deciding what they might
Uh,
wish to purchase. Bear in mind, in town you also have the Silver Tankard, where Ruddy McGristle plies his trade. That's your standard bar. You also have a restaurant where you can go and eat. While Jin applies her trade, feeding trough, as well as your standard shops. And a few houses dotted around, a few shacks, a few sort of. It's a shanty town, you know. Nothing's particularly well built.
Okay. Who is it in this town that handles the armor? What's this person's name? What's this person's store?
Who is Miltern's Milton?
Yes. You are looking for Hammer and Anvil. Let me type this in for you. And this is run by. This is Porok and Davar. Davar is more the armor kind of guy. And Porok is more the weapons kind of guy. You probably know these guys. Porok is a half-orc, and Davar is his half-orc brother.
Fantastic. I would like to pay them a visit then, if that's okay.
Yeah, I could go there.
Yeah, why not?
So, as you walk along the cobbled streets, you wander over to the Hammer and Anvil, and yeah, store's open.
I would like to go straight inside.
Okay, as you go in, there is old Porok, an aged orc, half orc, sort of looking grumpy behind his counter. And in the corner, you see Davar just sort of smelting away.
Porok, Davar, fantastic to see you again.
Yo. What can I do for you?
I'm looking to get my hands on some new armor, and I've got some I would like to trade in or sell to you if it's still in acceptable condition for you to take it.
Armor, you want to be speaking to Davar. Davar! Customers. His brother sort of wanders over. Well, hello there. Hey, you're looking for armor. What armor are you looking for?
Hello there. I have some armor I would like to trade in with you for some new armor sets. I'm looking to get my hands on some studded leather and some half plates if you have those available at this time.
So leather and half plate, you say?
Yeah, it sounds like an unusual choice, but I want something so I could be a little bit quieter than just clunking around in something heavy, you know?
What did you want
A
to
little
trade
bit of
in?
choice and luxury in my life, you know?
What did you want to trade in?
I have myself a set of leather armor here, and
let's take a
some
look.
scale mail which I have on me at this moment.
Let's take a look at it.
I'm gonna unbuckle and pull off my scale mail armor and just hand over my leather and scale armor, both.
Takes a sniff of the leather armor. 3 gold pieces.
3 for the leather? Okay, fair.
Picks up the scale. Sort of he brushes the side down a little bit. I'll give you 25.
25's is the armor in that bad a condition?
Nope.
Okay,
No,
you
it's
drive
in
a very
fine
hard
condition.
bargain, but
Man's a pirate.
yeah, hard bargain, hard bargain. Okay, I can trade in those. And what's the what are you offering me for the
160
half
for the
plate?
2. Oh, the half plate.
Yeah.
750. We'll chuck in the leather for free.
The studded leather, you say? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll chuck that in with it.
1150 with the studded leather.
No.
Yeah.
It's 750. I'll give you the half plate and the studded leather and take both of your items off your hands.
I can do the 1150 for the 2. That's.
Are you trying to pay 400 gold more than I'm offering you?
He's telling
No,
you get
You
the
said
half.
the 2 sets, right?
He will, if you want 2 sets of half plate.
No, the ones that are half plate and the studded.
Yes.
Was
He
you didn't
said
say
he
1150
said
for that or 750?
he'll give you the half plate and the studded
Right.
leather and take yours
Oh.
off your hands
I misheard
for
you.
750 gold.
I misheard you. Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
I thought
Absolutely
you might.
taking it.
Fuck
Yes.
off.
I was enjoying this. Why did you have to tell him?
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, that's fine. That's 1150 each. Yeah. Okay. Good. 750. Consider your
Fantastic.
armors
Thank you
swapped.
very much for your business.
Still don't understand.
You can. How's your armor look?
Could we just take a moment? Sorry. Can I just take a
Huh?
moment to ask why your artificer is wearing half plate? Is that a thing?
Yes, it is a thing.
That's
It
disgusting.
very much is a thing.
That's
I can
disgusting.
I can use medium armor and light armor, so I want a set of each. The light armor, so I can be sneaky if I need be.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is disgusting,
He's a
isn't
smart
it?
powder monkey. He's a smart powder monkey. He's trying not to fucking blow himself up easily.
True.
Yeah.
True.
You see, I've got to have my my EOD armor set, haven't I? So my half plate's going to be that.
See, I thought you were just going to try and enchant the armor set and make it walk around for you.
Oh, I'll do that as well. I absolutely will do that as well. I'll
The
mount
old
some
steel
guns on the
defender.
thing, and it'll just
Yeah,
be a
just make
walking
an Alfred
Terminator.
or Alphonse. While we're here, I'd like to meander around. I'll look at some of the plate mail, look at the price tag on it, and just kind of like scoff and walk away.
Plate give you more armor?
Yeah, plate is a upgrade for me.
Oh yeah.
Would you like some plate mail? Would you like help
Yeah.
buying plate mail?
Potentially. I'd need about another 250 gold if I was to get some, but I could wait.
As you're looking around
I'd
at
be
some of
willing
these
to.
plate mails, the
I get
Navarre turns to you. As you're looking at plate, are you?
Yeah, but
I've only
For
got a
the
couple
price,
of
I've seen
pairs, and
better.
I've only got a couple of sets, and it doesn't look like it's gonna fit you. So the 2 sets you see are far too large for somebody of your ilk. He says, but if you're able to get me some more materials, I might be able to cut the price down a little bit for you.
what materials do you need?
Well, you see, that's the thing. We've
Where
got
do they come from?
Yes, well, I'm assuming you would quite like a fine set of armor. We lace our plate with both mithril and adamantine, and there should be a boat coming in soon. If you pop to the tavern, you should be able to speak to Rigby Payton. He runs a bit of an operation down at the coves, and you can bring me back some mithril and some adamantine, then we can not only cut the price, but perhaps even make you a slightly more exciting piece of armor.
Oh. So I'm seeing Rigby, Peyton.
Yeah.
Where is he at?
He should be in the tavern. There's combat music.
Sure.
Where are we? He knows where we're going. Just go up, tell him, hey, here to score some materials.
Oh, we've teleported into the tavern, have we? Fantastic.
No. I'm asking the guy.
Oh yeah.
Like
He's looking to hire on. Sorry, I thought you were asking me. He's looking to hire on a couple of people to help him collecting his on his op. As far as I know, the coves have had some trouble recently, so that's why he wants some escort.
We could do that, right, guys?
Yeah.
I'll be happy to do that for you.
Field trip?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm up for a little field trip.
Before we go.
Even better if I can get a little something out of it somewhere down the line, but just for the fun, I'm in.
Yes, sir. Would you happen to have anything for wrist that could be of benefit to me?
You looking at bracelets?
bracelet or even accessory?
Can't say I got anything of that sort. You know, our full plate comes with metal cuffs around the wrists, but that's about as close as it gets. No, can't say I do.
Well, it was worth asking.
My apologies.
I'm not one for armor,
No.
because all your armor will give me less armor.
Yeah, it's weird that you walk everywhere just nothing but a thong.
Got to perfect
You know,
that He-Man look
You
sometimes.
don't like it? I
Oh
don't know.
no,
what
I
the fuck
love
you
it.
think
I'm
of
just
that.
perplexed
It's not
by it.
actually a thong. I just don't know what the fuck it's actually called.
A leotard.
No, it's the thong, but it has the two like drapes on the back and the front.
Oh, so it's not a full-on spandex.
No.
Shame.
It's a butt flap.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm talking about.
Just
I don't know the
shame.
name
Just
of it.
shame.
No shame, of course no. I have skin everywhere. I don't need clothing.
Good point. Good point.
You right. You right.
I can imagine it
Yeah.
keeps you warm, but what about getting overheated in the sun?
Overheated
Must be
kitty?
heavy
Well,
and painful.
Cats
I'm
like
not
being
gonna
warm,
shave myself. I'm not gonna
Hmm?
fucking shave myself.
Oh boy.
God.
All right. You guys want to stop anywhere else? Cause I don't really have any need to buy anything.
Ah,
Is
no, I'm
there
good. I'm good.
any? Is there any store that would have what I'm looking for?
What are you looking
No.
for? Something for your wrists?
Yeah, things that could give me armor or more
I
damage
think
or something.
I think Navar sells a salve for sore wrist if you've been using it too much.
Okay, well, you're fucking worthless. Let's just go to the tavern.
I think there's a Claire's down there. They might have some sweet bracelets.
Y'all,
This is a hot topic.
you're all the worst. Hate you all. Just trying to find magical items.
I like the way that he's literally like, how can I get a pair of braces of defense but not ask for a pair of braces of defense?
I don't know the names of them.
No, I know, but like the way that you're saying it is like, we just get to rip the shit out of you. It's great. So as you head over to the Silver Tankard, it's now approximately 12 o'clock at lunch, and the tavern is packed, absolutely packed. Also, I'm just gonna stop for a second and turn this music down a bit because it really sounds like we're in the middle of a combat. Yeah. So as you arrive in the tavern, there are the 7 dwarves in the corner, who appear to be engaged in some sort of hatchet throwing contest.
Oh no.
Now launching them across the room into various empty kegs, and there seems to be some
Is
sort
that
of
the chef guy?
yeah, it's Chop Chop Kilbasser and his
Ugh, God.
6 young dwarfs, Dory, Cory, Nori, Lori, Rory, and Fory.
I love it.
And they're swinging their hatchets right across the front of the bar. So you want something, you're gonna have to shout. Behind the bar is Ruddy McGristle, who's sort of holding his head in his hands, just like, what is going on in here? Olive, the bar help, is darting round, sort of handing out drinks, and as you come in, she greets you. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a table over there if you want it. You see a huge orc standing sort of proud and shoving into one of your fellow sailors. Merritt Fisk, the ruddy old sea dog who you first met with his peg leg and his parrot, his eye patch, and they're having a bit of a tussle. The ship's boy is currently being made to dance on a table as Sonia and Marilyn are sort of almost tapping him on the side with sharpened daggers, forcing him to dance for them. There's all sorts of craziness going on. It's piled full of ship members of 3 or 4 different ships. You see a bit of a scuffle starting in the corner. And just over, sort of at the edge of the bar, there's a guy standing on a stool going, hiring work! Hiring work! And he's shouting out.
I point over and go, I'm assuming that's our friend Rigby, so...
Probably.
Would you like to head on over there, or
Yeah. Yeah,
do
I'll
we have
I'll go
enough
over.
going right now?
No, I'll head over. And, hello, Rigby?
That'd be me. Are you looking to
Hi.
sign on?
Yeah, my 2 friends and I heard you're looking for some skilled hands to go on
You any good in the
Bit of a
tight
quest.
spot?
We're above average.
Yeah, it's just I have a set of coves down at the down past the dock, where normally I would collect my boats, and my boats are tethered out there. But the problem is, I went in to go into the cave. Strange group of monsters were in the way, and I wasn't able to get through. So I'm just like hiring on some people to really have a bit of a fight. I believe that my partner said they were troglodytes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, a little family of them seem to have nested in the cave that takes us through to the boats. So I'm just looking for somebody to clear them so I can get through.
Okay. I believe we might be your men.
Oh, yeah, very good. Some other guy said he was going to sign on, but we'll have a look at him and rusty old sea dog. I think he's involved in a tussle over there with old Yarnbook, the champion of the tavern. Wish him the best of luck. He's pointing at Merritt Fisk, by the way. He's
Looks like a pretty big guy.
yeah.
I don't fancy his chances too much.
You're on the bloody sail, right?
Aye.
Some days.
Shame that giant crewmate of yours can't fit in this tavern. He'd give Yarnbook a run for his money.
he's pretty huge, yeah. To be honest, he doesn't really fit in very many places at all. I'm surprised he's even able to get on the ship.
Yeah.
Didn't they lower him onto the ship with a crane? One of those freight hauler
I
cranes?
think so.
Hello?
I wish they did. Hello. We can hear you.
There we go. I couldn't hear. Yeah, I need like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Be right back.
That's fine. So yeah, if you can hang about for about an hour, that's all right, and then we'll head on down to the caves and we'll go and slay us some troglodytes.
Good, that gives us time for a meal first.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a
Dine before war.
really
Let's
nice
dine.
roast haunch of beef right now. If you're interested.
Oh, yeah. Sounds
Let's
delicious.
just take it
I'll,
off the spit.
I think I'm in on that. That sounds like a good one for me.
does this sit down at the table and the waitress comes for you, or go to the
Yeah,
bar
yeah.
and order
Olive's
your present
definitely
yourself?
serving at tables. You can't get to the bar right now because the dwarves are heaving hatchets across the front of it.
Yeah, it's alright. I've seen the way
Severely
they are. They,
inconvenient.
they got an axe for missing.
That's true. That's true. They might be missing the barrel, but they might be hitting the customers. At this point, what started off as a tussle over towards the corner of the tavern sort of erupts into a full-on brawl. And you see some of your shipmates involved, and then some other-looking shipmate, somebody else's ship, like crew, the other side of the tussle, and there are now sort of glasses and cups flying. But it's the other side of the tavern. Your table where Olive first gestured is perfectly fine for you to take a seat at. Yarnbook, the champion, is sort of wading over towards the brawl and picking up people and sort of hauling them through the door one by one. Very standard tavern brawl.
We'll just kind of avoid the tussle, get out of the way, and sit down at the table.
Olive comes over to you and, you eating?
I heard there's a special on beef today.
Yeah, we've just taken the beef off the rack. It's good.
Ah.
It's good. 3 plates?
I have one,
Ale,
please.
ale with those?
Sure.
Absolutely.
2 gold pieces will cover the lot.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, on me.
Oh,
Well, thank you.
the kind Atherin serving up shop. She sort of wanders off. As she wanders off, a sort of live half-elven girl walks over to you. And she sort of sits her on the edge of your table in a rather seductive manner, and she leans across. And she looks Atherin in the eye, and she says, I suppose you're up for a bit of trickery.
Unfortunately, no tricks for me today. We're heading out to battle soon, so
I'll give you a
no thank you.
potion of superior healing if you can do me a favor.
A favour.
See that guy over there? And she points at a guy sitting at the bar. Says, that's my man, that's Westerly Chain. You can slip this little vial into his drink. Then I'll pop you this one. It's not going to poison him, it's just, might make him a bit more exciting, if you know what I mean.
Uh, hmm.
I will reach over. I will put my hand on Atherin's shoulder. I will cast guidance on him by saying, "Come on, man. What's the worst that could happen?"
Okay. Okay,
Just
what's
remember-
the worst that could possibly happen?
The
Yeah,
guy,
you
the
can
guy
add an extra
drinking,
D40 or roll.
the guy that's drinking at the bar appears to be short and stumpy and, you know, not particularly well built. Fairly average in size and shape. Doesn't look particularly threatening, and he's just having a casual drink.
Okay. Well, I'll hold off on that for 1 second. In the meantime, there is one thing I would like to do long before any of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to I need to reload this. Sorry. That's better. Now it's updated. Absolutely 100% making sure that I am not wearing my half plate. It's stashed underneath my seat. No disasters here.
She goes, whoa, whoa, calm down, lad. I didn't ask you to undress for the occasion.
Well, I'm
He's
not
a
going to
bit
be
of a
able to
shower.
sneak up on someone and slip something in their drink if I'm clunking around, am I?
Oh, I thought you'd just make jest with him and distract him a little bit, and it goes, you know? It's only a quick flick of the wrist. Anyway, best of luck to you. You do it in whichever garb you wish. I do it myself, but he's got his eye on me. I've been slipping this into his drink every now and again, and afterwards we have a rowdy night of wonderful fun, and he complains. He gets tired. It's really been boring me recently, but if he wants me to stick around, then, you better get that in his drink. Also, darling, don't get caught. He might look harmless, but, the man's a bit of a mage.
Bit of a mage. Oh, okay. Well then. Sapphire, would you like to,
Sapphire
assist
is
me in this
currently
endeavour?
snuck off to the bathroom, I believe.
Oh dear.
He's not currently
Okay.
at your table. You're on your own, Atherin.
I am indeed.
Which side of this man's body is the cup on?
His right hand.
Right here? Okay. I'd like to go up to the bar on the left of the guy down a few spaces. Not like necessarily getting his attention, but I will go up, bang on the bar, and excuse me, can I get a drink? And I'll kind of try and like draw a little bit of attention to myself with this.
Roddy looks over. Yep, not a problem. What you having? What you having?
As this is
Ale,
happening-
mead.
Yeah.
Mead's
Mead.
good.
I'll get the mead from out back. At this point, the gentleman next to you turns around and goes, "What ship you sailing with?" Bloody
Sail,
Yeah,
red
it's the
sail. It's written
bloody
down
sail.
somewhere.
It's the bloody sail.
As this
Bloody
is
sail,
happening.
sir.
You go on, Atherin.
As this is happening, I'd like to work my way up behind. Not getting too close, but sort of hovering just behind enough, waiting until he's looking away.
Okay, there's enough distraction going on that you're able to get fairly close.
Remember that you've got guidance on you.
Yep.
Yep,
We'll
I
let
would
you
like
get.
to-
We'll let you get close without stealthing. You're just sort of wandering up to the bar,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And there's plenty going on. At this point, the guy who Deacon was talking to turns back and goes, "You have a sail with the deceit, boy.
Seat. Not yet.
You're on the wrong ship. Sonia runs our crew ragged, from what I hear."
Well, we've only ran with her once, and it wasn't so bad the first time, but
He turns to
more gold's always more gold if the opportunity's right.
Westerly Chain, Lucretia Gale's husband. Says, "Isn't that right? The Deceit's the best ship in the dock, isn't it?" And at this point, Westerly Chain turns towards you guys and says, "Aye, that'd be true. Nobody wants to sail on the bloody sail. Sonia brings back less crewmates than she takes out every time, and that's when they win the fights." At this point,
Yeah, but that
he is-
sounds like
Go on.
more profits to be split.
Aye, that's true if you can survive it. At this point, he is faced completely away from you.
At this time, completely away from me. Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
As this happens, I like to come up to the bar, sort of on the opposite side of him. So opposite side to
Of course. To
yeah,
Deacon,
opposite
yep.
side to Deacon, and
Make a
sort
sleight
of
hand
lean
check.
onto the bar with both my arms and with my hand, sort of with a
So
slight,
sort of-
just flick the thing open and
Hmm?
tip this thing in.
Make a sleight
he's
of
not-
hand check for me, please.
Okey-doke. With guidance, what's that give me as a bonus?
1d4.
1d4. Oh, okay. It's a 12 in total.
Okay. You manage to slip the liquid in, and his drink begins to bubble and broil in purple, sort of. It looks like it's heating. There's purple smoke coming out of it. It's boiling over. He turns to his drink and, what the fuck is going on here? You see Lucretia just with her head in her hands behind you, looking at a vial in her hand, realizing that she's fucked right up. He sort of picks up his glass and he yells back to Ruddy, who's just coming back with the mead for Deacon. He places the mead on the bar and, Ruddy, what's this? And he holds up his drink. And the bartender, what? I don't know what's happened there. It's nothing to do with us. It's just ale. Same ale as always served you. So he turns around, can I get you another? And Wesley Chain sort of pushes this purple thing away from him. Says to the bartender, yeah, go on, give me another one. And as it comes over, Lucretia puts her hand on your shoulder, Atherin. Whispers in your ear and says, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And she presses a different vial into your hand. Do you trust her to make a second attempt? As the drink is placed on the bar, so he holds it up and he looks deeply into the glass, checking that it looks okay, and then he puts it absentmindedly to his side. And he turns back to Deacon and he says, as I was saying to you, lad, the deceit.
Yeah,
it's
the deceit.
best boat in town. Very fair. Nothing too major, and well, when we take a ship, man, do we take a ship. We don't come sailing it back like some kind of fop. We take everything from on board. We take all the captives, we ransom them off, and we come in rich.
And who's the captain of the deceit?
Who is the captain of the deceit? That is an excellent question. I knew you were going to ask me that. I really should have had the information on the screen.
Quick, slip it in there while the DM's fucking off.
Yeah, please do. Slip it!
That's
Slip
exactly
it!
what I'm gonna do.
Slip it! I'm concentrating. I haven't opened the right
That is a
page.
20 roll.
Ah, you slipped this drink in and you're off before anybody's seen it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Roger that.
Don't fuck it up.
It's 12.
It's Colgate Clinton is the captain of the deceit, by the way. It's a
That's
12.
held.
Yes.
Okay, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as one of Corey's axes hits you in the side of the hip.
Oh!
However, you have managed to successfully
wasn't even
slip
heavy
the
this
drink
time.
in. It wasn't even heavy enough. Wrong, it was no one. You
Ah.
have just been straight up axed. Lucretia sort of
I
takes you.
would like to take this moment real quick to get out where the axe came from. Hey, can you guys be careful over there? That really hurt, you know.
Chop Chop Kill Bastard just laughs and picks up his cleaver and he goes, you better hope it's not this one. Step out the way, lad, I'm throwing. And he, with almost no warning, just dashes it straight into the keg at the other side of the tavern. Straight center point, bullseye. 4
Wow.
points.
Holy crap, nice throw. Okay.
At this point, Lucretia,
Ruby, what's his face's name spelled?
Colgate Clinton. It's spelled like the toothpaste. There you go. So at this point, Lucretia takes you by the hip, and she's sort of rubbing your hip where it was hit. And she says, "Oh, you know." And she turns to her husband. She says, "Oh, Westerly, this one's been hit by an axe. Any chance you could help with this?" Westerly sort of nonchalantly takes a swig of his drink and then gestures with his hand and cures your wounds for.
Wow. Are you a man of the cloth as well?
I was once. 8
Oh.
points of health.
Fantastic, thank you.
And Lucretia
Thank you very
presses the superior potion of healing into your pocket and says, "Oh, thank you so much, darling." Gives you a little kiss on the cheek. Yeah, I was once a man of the cloth. I turned away from the priesthood, I don't know, say 8-9 years ago. Took up the ways of the wizard. Far more useful on the seas. But I have still got the odd healing spell to my name.
Yeah.
One of these
Well, it was a
horrific.
pleasure meeting you, brother. And I hold out my hand to shake his.
Pleasure to you too. Hey, Ruddy, I'll get that meat. He flips him couple of silver, meaning that your mead was free for you.
Well, thank you very much, and if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get back over to my meal before I also get hit by an axe.
Why, of course. Gotta watch them dwarves. They from your ship?
Hi.
Yeah, they're
Terrible mess. Terrible mess. At this point, Olive...
good company. You keep things lively.
I can imagine so. At this point, Olive is placing 3 plates of beef and 3 glasses of ale on the table for you 3. Sapphire, Deacon took the... No, Atherin took the liberty of buying you lunch.
Before I sit down to eat, I want to run over to the axe that Chop threw, pull it out, and try to throw it myself.
The cleaver?
Yeah.
Okay, you pull out the cleaver and you dash over. Chop Kilbass turns to you. Ah, you taking a turn, are you?
Yeah!
Okay. Right, well, here's how it goes. You hit the bullseye, you get 100 gold. You hit in the circle around it, and you see this keg over there has sort of markings around it. Circle around it, you get 50 gold. You hit the keg, you don't make any money, you don't lose any money. You miss the keg, you pay us 100 gold. You up for it?
Oh, shit. Yeah!
Fantastic,
Let's do
fantastic. Make a d20 roll, please, and then add your dex modifier.
Ew, that's a 10.
Including your dex modifier?
Yeah.
That's a barrel.
Including my
And
dex
so you've hit the barrel, you've lost nothing, gained nothing.
One more.
Kilbasa elbows
warming
you and goes, that's just the warning shot, was it? Yeah, lass,
Yeah,
and
warming up.
the dwarf who stood next to the barrel sort of, he's obviously drawn the short straw today because he looks like he has a couple of grazes and bruises. But he picks up the cleaver and he sort of hefts it so that it comes handle first towards Kilbasa, who hands it over to you. Go on then, lass. Give it another one.
One more. How about a 14?
That's barrel.
Okay. I'm not very good at this. I just stick to punching things.
You're all good. As long as you're good up close in a fight, that's what really matters, eh? And Kilbasa hands
I'd like
you
to slink on over to
Sapphire.
Yeah, it's Sapphire. I'm sorry, I had to switch to my proper tab on Discord.
That's all right.
I'd like to
These
slink on over to
one-screen
Sapphire and
peasants.
I know, I need a bigger desk. It sucks.
Yeah.
I'd like to slink on over and say, hey, mind if I have a shot?
Chop looks at you
I'd like to give it
and sort of pokes you in the shoulder. You screw little rat! You think you can throw? All right, go on then. And he hands you a sort of tiny little dagger, and he's like, you sort of look at it. It's like it's clearly used for cutting like tiny parsnips or something. And he goes, "You want to throw this?"
Fine. Sure, I'll throw that. Why not?
He turns around to the other dwarves. He goes,
dagger attack on this one?
"Hey up, little ones! This midget's taking a throw. No, you make a dexterity throw. Make a d20 throw, and you add your dex modifier. Same rules for everyone.
Okay, no proficiency. Gotcha.
No, no proficiency or anything. It's just
That's a 22.
That's a bullseye.
Ha!
You got that much dex as a fucking artificer. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
It's Kilbasa turns around to Corey, one of the dwarves, and goes, "All right, pay him. This one's got some magic about him. I don't trust this shit. Yeah, you're done with throwing in the tavern." And he hands out Sapphire Burnside's a shot of a drink in a little metal cup and goes, "Yeah, lass, to your pathetic throwing attempts, eh?" And he toasts you and he necks it. And at this point, Olive is sort of, well, I'm assuming, Deacon, you're tucking into your meal right now.
I'm
50
devouring
gold,
this
yes.
meal.
Olive has sort of come up to you guys, Sapphire and Atherin, and just said, "Meal's at your table, by the way."
Thank you very much.
Yes, I appreciate it.
So that was 150 gold I got, yeah?
No, 100.
100, gotcha.
100 for the bullseye, 50 for hitting the barrel, 50 for hitting the circle, and you lose or gain nothing if you hit the barrel. You miss the barrel completely, and you have to pay up. That's how the game works.
And I'm banned from the competition.
And yeah, you're not allowed to throw anymore. He doesn't trust your magic wiles. Regardless, as you're sitting at your table eating, who should come and join you but Rigby Peyton himself, who's talking about the caves, and he sits down with his ale and he says, "Oh, mind if I join you while you finish up your meal?"
You're more than
Of
welcome
course.
to.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, what do you do in a fight? How about you? And he looks at Deacon and he goes, what's your skill set?
I am a man of the cloth.
Ah,
I hold out my mace. I go, sometimes I swing this, and sometimes I push bars up.
bars. He
Yes.
points to the bar where the people are drinking and goes, like that? Okay. And he looks over to Sapphire and goes, what do you do?
I punch things,
Ah,
show 'em, and then show 'em my claws, and scratch them a bit too.
a woman after my own heart. My wife's a bit like
I was
that.
half tempted to slap him in the face with a fucking frying pan.
Oh, my wife's a bit like that. She gets her claws out on occasion. Not quite as impressive as yours. And he turns over to Astra and he goes, and what do you do? Apart from throw daggers, apparently.
Funnily enough, throwing daggers is not the thing I usually do. That's
Mm.
just my side hobby. No, what I do is I throw my own brands of acid and fire everywhere and shoot some guns.
Oh, good God. We're gonna have havoc going on in these caves, are we? I'll stay well back then, let you three fight at it. Well,
I would highly recommend staying back, yeah, especially if you'd like not to get coated in acid. I certainly don't recommend it. Won't be a pleasant time.
yeah, I'll definitely be staying back. Right, well, if you guys are quite ready, should we head out?
I believe so. I'm good.
A few minutes to finish my meal and just sit down and relax and
Yep,
Get
as you
things settled.
guys finish eating and drink up your last bit of drink, he sort of stands and begins to wander over across the tavern towards the exit, gesturing for you to follow.
I'm gonna
Aye.
gather all the plates and such and the olive,
What kind of you?
because I don't like leaving a mess as a chef.
Olive looks somewhat shocked, but very, very glad as she grabs them and wanders off with them. And at this point, you get outside the tavern. It's now sort of 1:30 in the afternoon, and he takes you down a small path out of town. And as you walk down towards the beach, he gestures into the cave and says, it's in there that there's a problem. If you fancy leading the way?
There.
One thing I will make sure I do is I don my half plate armor.
Mhm.
Make sure I am fully equipped and ready to do this one.
Yeah.
Did we rest between coming back?
Yeah,
from
on the ship, long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's in here exactly? That's a problem.
Family of troglodytes, according to
Troglodytes?
him.
A what?
A family of troglodytes, according to.
Okay.
Aren't they like overgrown grumpy frogs?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Um,
Uncertain how many we're going to expect, but should be a little bit of a fight nonetheless. Should be a bit of fun.
savage,
You've
degenerate
got troglodytes
troglodytes
before, right?
squat in the shallow depths of the Underdark in a constant state of war against their neighbours and one another. Simple-minded brutes, they are humanoid, but with lizard-like tails and bodies and frog-like faces. There you go. That's what they do. And as you peer into the entrance of the cave, it is pitch black.
Now we're going into Bagrut.
For anyone who
Oh,
didn't get the
boy.
reference, that's a Gilbo's reference. Anyway.
I
I couldn't resist it.
Well played, well played. Well worth it.
Shall we go?
yeah. I reach into my backpack and pull out a torch.
Okay. And light it, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. As you sort of peer through the cavern, there is a bit of a rocky path, and sort of Rigby from behind you says, as you go in, take a right, straight on down, and you see as you look into the cave, the path to the right is descending straight down. Last I saw, they were at the bottom of that hill.
Okay, how dark is this cave at this moment?
Well, apart from the fact that it's well lit by Deacon's torch, pitch black.
Right, and that's just a range of the torch then.
Yeah.
Pitch black for everything else. Okay.
Would I be able to see? I have dark vision.
With the torchlight illuminating the sort of, even vaguely illuminating the sort of further reaches, yes, you would be able to see. But if you were to head round the corner, I mean, it's pitch black. So unless you can see infrared, then
Yeah.
no.
Okay. So as we advance through this cave, I'm going to be listening out for any sort of signs of movement, sort of scraping or croaking or groaning. Or,
Make a perception check for me.
Noises you'd expect from these things. Perception. 11.
You hear the dripping and flowing of water at the bottom of the cave, and a very sort of strange noise. It seems to have no break, as if whatever's making it isn't breathing. It is just constantly emitting this sound.
Try and look for
Sorry,
noise.
Moon, you cut out. What was that?
Said I want to look for the source of this noise if I can find it.
It's definitely coming from down the hill to your right. Down the slope, I should
Okay.
say. It's not a hill, is it, if it's inside a cave? And, yeah. As you slowly descend the path, as you reach the bottom, you look to your left. And who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Sapphire, make a perception check for me.
18.
You see 4 troglodytes sort of in a sort of circle together, and one sort of a little further to the right and one a little further to the
Stop the
left.
group and I stop the group and tell them where everything is, what I see.
Yep, so 6 is what you think you see.
I think there's 6 troglodytes up ahead. I can't really tell if there's any more.
Would you like me to open up into this? I have something which may help us in these dark caves here.
Sure. Yeah.
If you're happy for us to begin this fight.
Okay, roll initiative, please.
23.
Sorry, just hold your rolls for a second. I've
Yep.
hit the wrong thing. Sorry, you said 23, Athrun? Sapphire Burnsides, was that an 18?
Yep.
And the fuck? I don't
Yeah, I'll
have a
respond
deacon.
to that.
Sure, I'll put you as Tristan. I'll put you as you don't seem to be on my screen. Yep, initiative.
My name is Fuck today.
No, what the fuck?
That's a mighty
Just today?
9.
A mighty 9. Okay.
The Mighty Nine.
Okay, Athrun, what do you have
Not
for
mighty
us?
like number 9. Flopping.
Athrun, what do you have for us?
I have for you Fairy Fire, which I'm going to cast on. It's centered on the group of troglodytes, roughly where I expect them to be.
Okay, give us a brief
Each
explanation.
object in a.
Yeah, sorry, I said give us a brief explanation, and you were already doing so. Carry on.
Okay. Okay. So I sort of gather something up in a vial with my tool and fling that over.
Mhm.
And as it crashes, as it splashes on the object and coats everything, each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in, I decide, violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is outlined in light if it fails a Dex saving throw, DC 14. And everything in range that's affected by it sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius, and attack rolls against the affected creatures have advantage, and they cannot become invisible.
So I've rolled a 3, a 3, a 5, a 4, 6, an 11, and a 12.
They are all illuminated.
They are all illuminated. Okay, fantastic. Does that conclude your turn?
That does indeed conclude my turn, and now everyone will have advantage on attack rolls against these guys.
Okay.
Great.
One troglodyte leaps down behind the group. You hadn't seen this one. This was on the ceiling. And it leaps down behind Athrun. And it swings once. With its claws. It swings again with its claws. What's your armor class, please?
19.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Its claws swipe left, right, real quick. But somehow even though you've been surprised, you managed to dodge these hits. But then it comes down with a bite upon you, taking on the shoulder, dealing 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
That hurt a little.
Um,
That was a bit of a scrape.
at this point, Sapphire and Deacon, you were slightly ahead of Atherin. Slightly behind Atherin, it's fair to say, because he went forward to Fairy Fire. But they are all within 15-foot range of you. And we come to Sapphire.
Oh, well, I'm gonna beat up the one that just jumped on Ekron.
Mm-hmm. So that's sort of, we'll save for the benefit of you not having to constantly make Constitution saving throws. Well, you were 6 foot away from the troglodyte. If you'd like to run up to it and punch it, be my guest.
Wow. And 11.
That hits.
Oh.
Don't worry, I've not.
Takes 8 damage.
Okay, your fist thunders through the side of its head into its brain, and murders it brutally.
Oh, okay. Well. How far did I have to move?
6 foot. You now have enemies 14 foot behind you.
Okay. Can I run up to the next one?
Sure. You run up to the one at the front of the pack.
Yep, and then I'm gonna key point. Flurry of blows on it.
Mm-hmm. That's 2 hits, correct? Do you want to roll for the first one for me?
Yep. That definitely is a 26 to
It's
hit.
hitting. Roll for damage.
6 damage.
Okay, you knock it hard on the side of the head. It appears wounded. You're following up with your
Next
second hit
one.
on it.
Yeah, that's a hit. It's 12.
That hits.
It's another 6.
And this one kills it. You follow through with your second hit and take it in the throat, tearing its windpipe out. Are you remaining in and amongst the enemies?
Is there anyone adjacent to me?
Yeah, 2.
Then yes, I will not move.
Okay. And that one troglodyte that's next to you reaches out at you. It swipes once with its claws. You didn't change armor, did you? No, of course you didn't. What am I on about? You're the damn monk, aren't you? I remember this. She does not do the armoring thing. Yep, he swipes once with his claws. He swipes twice with his claws.
Okay,
And then he
did get
reaches
an
out
18?
to bite at you. And again, he misses once. Second time with his claws, both going wide. But his bite comes down upon your shoulder. Dealing 4 piercing damage.
Alright.
The next troglodyte, the one to your left, leans over. He swipes once with his claws. Oh dear. And he misses wildly, catching his claw in the ground, and he sort of recoils backwards,
That one.
missing his second attack. He then leans forward to bite you, but you back out of reach. Another one leaps upon you. You're surrounded. He swipes once with his claws. He swipes twice with his claws. And these really don't have any chance to hit anything, do they? Hey! And he bites you! 2 points of piercing damage. And the next one leaps a full sort of 12 foot across over your head. And he swipes at Deacon. He swipes once with his claws. He swipes twice with his claws.
It's the fury of my birthday suit.
Sorry, did you get that half plate, or what's your armor class right now?
18.
It's still 18, right, okay, that's fine. And he bites at you. He made a giant leap to do a whole lot of nothing. And that brings us to Deacon.
So the one in front of me, I'm gonna swing my mace at it. Is
Before
he
you
fairy
do,
fired?
please make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, well I'll just use the roll I made for the attack. So that's a 13 to pass.
Yep, you pass.
Okay, and then so that one was fairy fired.
Yep. They're all fairy fired because you killed the one that wasn't. Or, yeah.
That is an 18 to hit.
That is hitting.
That is
God.
4 damage with my mace.
Smoosh.
Clunk.
Clunk. He is hurt. Are you staying where you are?
Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
And then Sapphire, how are you looking?
It's kind of scary being in the middle of 3 of them after taking 2 hits.
I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby! You get healed for 11 points. I rolled
Jesus.
4 on my D4.
Very
Nice.
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 I'm back to full.
The last troglodyte that hasn't attacked yet leaps up towards Atherin. He swipes once to attack. He swipes twice to attack. He leans in with a bite. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
No. Okay, he does nothing. You guys have some serious armor class saving you here, which is probably a good thing. Atherin, that leads us to you. You have one
In
right
response
next to
to
you. Make a
being
Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, that's. Oh sorry, that was a normal Constitution roll. I need Constitution saving throw.
That'll do. That'll do.
Yeah, it would have been 15.
It's just gonna go up. Yep, you're fine. Carry on. Your turn.
Okay. In direct response to having this thing leap at me, I whip out my pistol, cock the thing, and try to blast this troglodyte straight in the face.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
First one's a 15.
That hits.
Second roll is a 24. No
Yep.
crit.
Should it just be a straight roll because it's a ranged attack at advantage within 5 feet?
12. Would we call a 5'1" with a pistol disadvantage, or?
It's
ranged attack.
exactly 5 foot away from you, so I think it's fair to say, well, either one of those would have hit. Just take the hit, not the crit.
Yeah. There was no crit anyway, so don't worry. That's
Yeah,
12
fine.
damage.
Either one would have hit. Okay, you shoot it straight through the eyeball. Boom. It's dead. It didn't like that. It's
And for the remaining part of my turn, I would like to charge forward and bolster one of Sapphire's flanks.
okay. Sapphire, we come
Shield
to
guard
you.
at the ready.
You are surrounded by 3 troglodytes.
Beating the shit out of some troglodytes.
Okay, please do. That's hitting.
I stop rolling 1, 6 damage.
Okay, it's wounded. The one closest to you.
I'm not gonna spend my key point, but I'm gonna take my bonus action.
Just to unarmed again, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
dead.
Yeah, it is dead. You slice it, dice it, and darn it, and it is upon the ground. The one closest to you now takes a swing at you. Oh. Dealing 2 slashing damage. It takes a second swing. And then it bites at you. That's gonna hurt. That is a 7 piercing damage. Sorry.
Oh, I'm glad you healed me.
I'm glad he healed you too. The next troglodyte swipes out at Atherin, who is now next to it. He swipes once with his claws, dealing 1 slashing damage. He swipes again with his claws, dealing 1 slashing damage.
Roger.
And then he bites at you. And I think he's just bitten himself. It's incredible.
He bit his tongue.
And the one next to Deacon takes a swing. Sorry, no, he doesn't. Deacon, it's your turn.
Oh.
Apologies.
I will take a swing at the one next to Deacon.
I keep forgetting your Tristan Nye on my screen. Yes, roll to hit.
That's a bazillion to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 6 damage. Quack.
Your mace crunches through his head. You are splattered in brain, but standing over your dead enemy. And that brings us back to...
Wipe the brain off my face, and I run up to Sapphire's other flank.
Yep.
Is there a guy right next to him?
There are 2.
Okay, I will just
One standing
him in the
face to
eyes.
face with Atherin, and one standing face to face with Sapphire, so you're coming to the side of that one, right?
Yeah, I'll just go up to him and I'll like clang my mace on the side of my shield and
Yeah.
intimidate him.
Atherin, you're up.
Let him know who's boss.
Right. I'm up then?
Yep.
Okay. Look towards I look towards Sapphire. How injured do I look right now?
Ow!
Yes,
Ow,
ow.
okay.
Ow is definitely where we're at right now.
Duly noted. I whip out my artifice tool, load it up with a particular salve of choice, and jam a
just
button
kill
on the
them.
side of it, spraying out healing salve at Sapphire. That would be a cast of Cure Wounds.
Mhm.
Wow, heals for 5. I rolled a 1.
Cool. Speaking of,
That's
does
a lot
that
of
conclude
healing
your
when
turn?
I only have 17 HP.
Does that conclude your turn?
That does conclude my turn, yes.
Okay, that brings us to Sapphire Burnsides. You have one in front of you and one in front of Atherin.
I will punch in front of me.
Yep.
I almost nat 20.
Smack.
That's 7 damage.
Yeah, he's wounded.
God
Very
damn
wounded.
it. Of course they have 80. Smack him again.
Died, actually. That's hitting.
Yeah, he's dead.
He
Fuck,
is
doesn't
dead.
matter as long as I hit him, he's dead.
Yeah. We had 2 HP. You could have rolled a 1, I guess. Is that your turn concluded?
Yep.
Last remaining troglodyte takes a leap away from the two of you.
Okay, so I'm gonna smack him.
Thought you might. That's hitting.
7 damage from me.
Okay. Has anybody else got an opportunity attack before he makes it away?
Everyone?
Well, it was the one on the other side of me, so I wasn't close enough.
Yeah.
So,
It's,
one near me,
Ah.
yes.
Yep.
In that case, as he's moving away from me, I will grab a dagger of mine and swap at him as he tries to retreat.
Okay.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's hitting.
That's an 8.
Oh,
You slice his hinds, and he falls to the ground dead. But as you look up, you see what he was leaping towards. It appears these troglodytes were not acting of their own accord. And that strange crooning noise you heard. A large, mushroom-shaped creature stands ahead of you.
Oh.
uh-oh.
That's-
It is fair to say you would know this is a myconid.
I'm glad I kept the key point.
Mushroom.
And it appears to be a very proud myconid with a sort of crown upon its head.
If I eat it, will I grow larger?
If you eat it, you will be very
Try.
sick. It is huge. It is huge.
Mushrooms and frogs' legs for dinner, boys.
Alright.
Okay.
Why does Sapphire have to be a kitty and not a badger?
Will you attack? Will you?
Whose turn is it?
Nobody's. This is you're out of combat with a myconid in front of you. It is not currently attacking you, but it's clear that is what was controlling these troglodytes. So will you attack, or do you wish to do anything beforehand? It's currently 20 foot away from you.
This is an interesting one. I think we can take it. What do you guys think?
Sure.
I can
I
take
believe
more
in
of an
us.
ass beating.
I have spare the dying. What's the worst that could happen?
You die before me?
Yeah, that's fine. Bury me in the sea. It's where I belong.
Okay.
No.
Well, initiative then, please. I have a deacon on my screen this time. Deacon, your initiative.
18.
Atherin,
14.
and Sapphire Burnside's 22. Was that a crit?
No.
Okay.
17.
We come to Sapphire Burnside's first. 20 foot in front of you stands the myconid.
Come punch him.
Roll to hit, please.
At 12?
That does not hit.
Then I'm gonna do bonus action, punch him again.
Okay.
Are you fucking serious? How about a 13?
That does hit.
Oh boy.
Hey.
If you wanted to know his armor
Armor
class,
class.
you've just discovered it.
Oh boy, maximum damage, 9 points.
Plunger your fist into it,
Very
and
nice.
it lets out a strange crooning noise.
I don't like that. No. Then. Oh no, that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Deacon.
I'm going to have to ask it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I ask it?
Yes, okay. You ask nicely and it rolls a 4.
It fails, so it takes 6 radiant damage from my sacred flame.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Your radiant damage appears to do more damage than you thought it would.
Oh,
Fantastic.
It goes out with burning light. And that brings us to Athron.
Upon seeing that this is indeed some big fungus thing, I whip out one of my special shots from my ammo belt, load this up in my pistol, and fire off a blast, which looks suspiciously like an incendiary round. This is a firebolt, by the way.
Okay, yep.
This is a 24 to hit with this
That
firebolt. And it, well, 2 damage.
Okay. It appears unimpressed. It turns and it croons. Deacon, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
20.
Oh, nothing happens. That leads us to Sapphire Burnsides.
I'ma punch him.
Please roll a hit.
18.
That's hitting.
8 damage.
Yeah, you thunder your fist into the side of it and you feel the mushroomy flesh give way.
Spend a key point to flurry of blows on it.
Okay.
Fuck my ass. It misses. And that's a 22.
Yeah, second one hits. It
7
appears
damage.
severely wounded. Deacon, this leads us to you. As Deacon, as you are about to take your turn, can you make a perception check for me, please?
I would love to. 15.
Okay. You see that the Myconid is the leader of its pack, and the strange crooning noise is now echoed by 3 others that you hear in the area. You are able to discern that there are 3.
I'm going to need the first one to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you're going to go try and target one of the other 3? You can only hear them right now. You cannot
No,
see
the
them.
first one, the one that
Oh,
we are
yeah,
currently
right,
fighting.
yeah, okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
That's a
Guys,
6.
there's more of them, and I sacred flame away.
That's a 6.
That's a fail, so he takes 5 radiant damage.
Again, your radiant damage sort of thunders into his body, and he appears very, very hurt. He looks towards Athron. Athron, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That is a 18.
Nothing happens. He then swings with his fist at Sapphire Burnsides. Ooh,
Whoa, that's kind of rude.
ooh. That's an 8.
Don't give me those noises.
That's an 8. Plus 2 points of poison damage. That's 10 damage.
Oh, fuck me.
So I just straight up nat 20 you in the face. Yeah, good luck. Cool. That leads us to Sapphire Burnsides, who's currently panicking.
Oh!
Run to me,
fuck
run to me,
you.
I've got something for you here.
He's also got a potion in his pocket.
I do?
Yeah, you... Oh, no, sorry, that's Athron, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, run to me, run to me.
I'm going to disengage and run
I
away from him.
thought you might. As you disengage, in your... Can you make an acrobatics check for me, please?
I can. It's a 10. Great.
Okay, you do a nice little elegant backflip, and as you do, you see 3 small Myconids coming towards you. They are now within vision and sort of 30 foot away from you. Continue your turn.
Little babies.
Okay. I just run up to Acrid and my turn.
As Sapphire reaches me, I palm over to Sapphire my potion of superior healing.
Just before Deacon attacks, at this point, Rigby has sort of crept into the cave behind you, and he raises his crossbow. And he rolls. He shoots a wall. Sorry, guys. Deacon, your turn. I tried. Thought I'd help you out.
Okay, so I will huddle up with Sapphire and Catherine. That's his name.
Yeah.
I go. What are your guys' healths is at?
You live
I'm pretty healthy. I'm pretty okay. I'm decent. I can carry on.
Well, specifically numbers because I have a 3 out of. 'Cause I can only heal you to half health with this.
3 out of 17.
I can do. Alright. And you're over half,
He is.
Catherine?
He is.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So I
yeah,
can
very
do-
much. I'm healthy.
I think I'm the only one who's taken significant damage.
Yes.
Yeah, so I can use my Channel Divinity to do 5 health as my action. And then I will cast a Cure Wounds.
Both of these onto Sapphire.
Yeah. Because you're good, right?
He's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
good enough. Yeah,
He's
no
fine.
worry about me.
Don't worry about him at all.
So that's going to be a 9 plus 5.
Hey, I'm full HP again.
Lucky you. Myconid stares down Deacon.
I will stand in front of Athrun with my shield up, ready for the big spoopy monster.
Okay. Deacon, make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
13?
You begin to hallucinate. And
Oh,
you
boy.
dream of sexy mushrooms.
Oh.
What?
That's the first thing I could think of.
Kind of try and hide my little boner.
Okay, he then swings out to punch at Athrun, dealing 4 damage. It's amazing what happened. Oh, sorry, plus 2 poison.
Okay, maybe I'm not so good anymore.
Okay, the 3 small myconids come into vision. Athrun. You're up.
What about my turn?
I missed Athrun's turn, actually. Not
Yeah,
yours.
I thought you missed
He
my
was
turn
meant to
at
go
one point,
before the myconid.
Gotcha.
So
You've got 1 severely wounded large myconid next to you and 3 very healthy looking little sprouts coming towards you. 30 feet.
I would like to blast the Myconid with another pistol shot.
That's the
Loading
one
up
close to
and,
you? The wounded
Yeah.
big one? Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
That's a 21.
Describe its demise.
My
One
shot
fucking eight.
flies straight through the thing, mushrooming out, and blows a good chunk out the back of this mushroom thing. Just a cratering hole in it.
It falls to the ground, dead. And the 3 behind it appear enraged at the loss of their master. They charge towards you. What do you do?
I think we should start pulling back and find ourselves a position where we can take on these 3 things in a more safe manner.
Doesn't sound like a Deacon thing to do. You
It
bear in
doesn't sound
mind,
like a
you will be
Deacon
leaving
thing.
a hallucinating Deacon exposed.
Oh, shit, no, we can't do that then. Okay, well, we have to stand in
I'm
front
dreaming
this
of
thing
mushrooms. Whee!
It's the life down here.
Okay, so I make sure I'm a good 5-10 foot behind Deacon. He's our shield wall right now, so I'm
It's a hallucinating
ready
shield
for
ball.
more-
Lucky
ready for
him.
pistol.
Okay.
Look
Yeah.
how fine I
Ready for
am.
pistol.
Okay, Sapphire, we come to you. You are 15 foot away from the 3 spores who are enragedly charging towards you guys.
Slap it. Deacon out of the hallucination.
What?
I'm not sure that's a thing, but go for it. Why not? Realistically, he needs to succeed in a saving throw, but slap him.
Yeah,
Be
fuck
my
it, I'm
guest.
just gonna-
Just fucking slap him anyway.
fuck
I'd like to see him slapped.
I'm gonna slap him while I run after the fucking.
Yeah, cool. You tap him around the face as you pass. Giving
Said
we'll
tap
let
him.
we'll let Deacon make his saving throw at the beginning instead of the end of his turn then. Because your slap has woken him a little bit. You charge towards the three. They are in a nice little line in front of you.
This is a great decision. I've always made good decisions in these combats already.
You've made a great decision.
I want to
Don't worry.
punch the first one.
Yep, okay, roll to hit. Don't think you can actually physically miss.
Do they have 7? He's
You hit.
6 damage.
Ooh. You leave one severely wounded in front of you.
Fuck that one.
Yeah, good decision.
Yeah, what if I roll a nat 1?
Okay, that doesn't actually hit, amazingly. Unbelievable.
Unlucky.
Does that conclude your turn?
That concludes my turn.
Deacon, you're up. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
21.
Yeah, that passes.
Huh? Dexterity save from the big guy.
There are no big guys. You've got 3 small
Oh,
guys.
Big guy's dead.
Big guy very dead.
The healthiest looking small one.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Just how much damage?
4 radiant flame damage.
It
flame.
hits it and sort of expands all over its body, and it disintegrates into dust.
Holy crap. Your magic is
Yeah,
powerful.
literally. Holy.
Very holy.
The very wounded Myconid next to Sapphire.
Oh yeah. Wait. How's Atherin looking?
I'm acceptable. I'll live for the time being. No worry, no panic.
I wouldn't worry.
Okay.
He smashes out with his fist, getting 1 damage. That's his turn. Atherin, your turn.
2 left, yes.
Yes. 1 severely wounded, 1 full health. Or untouched.
I load
should
up
say.
I load up my tool with a vial of acid and tap a button on my thing, shoot out this vial of acid, which lands between. How close are these 2 Myconids remaining? 5 foot?
Yeah.
Great. Fires this up vial of acid and it splashes over the pair of them.
Okay.
Dex saving throw of 14.
Why? What have you actually cast?
Acid splash cantrip.
Okay. What does the saving throw mean?
14.
Yes, but what does it mean if I fail it?
If they fail, they take damage.
Okay, sure, they both fail.
Damage is
Do I need to roll?
3 each.
It appears to do nothing.
Okay. Well,
I
Right.
think
Hit me
holy's
too?
the way, not acid.
Me too. Me too,
unfortunately,
friend.
Unfortunately, I have no holy.
No,
we'll
but
see if that
a
works, but
punch would have
sound-
done. Sapphire sort of looks
Yeah.
over to you like, you just finished the guy? He swings at Sapphire. Never mind. Sapphire, you're up.
Punch the weakened guy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this nat 1 again.
Roll to hit.
Fucking 11.
Yeah, okay, he's dead. Punch straight through its
Yeah,
fleshy
I can't
spores.
knock you. Then I'm gonna walk up and hit the other guy.
Yep, roll to hit. That hits. That kills him.
7 damage.
Your combat is concluded. Consider yourselves victorious. And congratulations on your leveling up.
We're level 3.
Ooh.
Ah, you did just defeat 3 small Myconids, 1 large Myconid, and 7 Troglodyrs. That is a mighty
Yeah, it
battle
was
for a
good
level
little
2.
fight. Yeah.
Rigby
Very.
comes up behind you. I'm sorry I wasn't a bit more help. And then he points
you're
to
Who shot me?
and he points to the large Myconid and he goes, "It's a pretty looking belt." He goes
Oh.
over and he starts attaching it, and then he hands it over to Deacon.
Huh. I
Deacon, make
examine it. I take
yeah.
a look at it.
an Arcana check for me, please.
Oh, I'm really good at that.
Oh.
9.
Should have handed it to Atherin. You're aware that this belt has some magical something about it, but as to what, you see a pouch on either side. but you're not really sure what they are. Yes, perhaps Athrun might have a better clue.
I'll go. I'll look at it for a little bit. I see these pouches. I go. You're always pulling stuff out of your pockets. Here, what do you think of this? And I hand it to Athrun.
Yeah, Athrun, give me an Arcana check, please.
21. I believe I recognize this.
That's a bit more like it. This is a belt of endless pouches.
Whoa.
So, it has 2 pouches at the front, and as you reach into the pouch, you see that each pouch has 3 components. It has an endless supply of daggers, although they disappear on impact. An endless supply of arrows, so they disappear on impact. An endless supply of crossbow bolts, they disappear on impact. An endless supply of ammunition, disappear on impact. And 2 pockets where you can keep things that you need. It's fair to say none of these count as magical weapons, by the way.
Yeah,
They do
that's
very
fair.
base damage, but, you know, they're there. You also
This is a
find,
very interesting
you
item.
also find in these 2 sort of storage pouches 35 gold pieces and a sort of handful of powder that you quite know what it is.
Oh, that's the stuff that makes me trip balls. I know what that is.
Yeah, it is. Well, do you know what? For the guess, we'll give it to you. This is a hallucination powder. If the target fails on a DC 14 Constitution save, they hallucinate for 1 minute and can only get out of it by making a Constitution saving throw at the end of their turn.
Oh my.
I think it's
I
only
will pick
fitting.
up this powder, and I will look over to my friend Sapphire. Hey man, you want some pocket sand? Yeah!
Fuck is that?
We'll say
love
it comes in a
pocket sand.
small bag. We'll give it 6 uses. Okay.
So this belt,
I-
Deacon, do you have any particular weapons I'd like to fire things?
I mean, I got this crossbow, but I don't really use it that much.
Okay, then
See, I'm thinking this belt's optimal use is when we play those silly bar games. No more fucking running back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the real reason we should really get out of this.
See, I would give this to Sapphire for that purpose. I mean, it would be like. It
Yeah, but
would
aren't
be
you the
amazing
one
for
with
me
all
to be
these
able to-
Aren't you the one with the guns?
I know, but that means Sapphire can do the bar games more because I'm banned from bar games.
Yeah, but like, you can share.
True. True.
And at this point, as you are sharing out your loot, we shall take a short break. Welcome back. As you were looting the bodies, Deacon, you just what the fuck?
Those
is
are
going
messed
with
up on the screen.
Yeah, why? I haven't changed anything.
What's happened?
I'm in the wrong screen. Sorry. I don't know how I've done that.
Oh.
There we go. You discover an item on the floor. It appears to be an axe, a throwing axe. It has attuned itself to you. This is a throwing axe of returning. A weapon that teleports the wielder to the weapon's location on use.
What?
Not the other way around.
That seems pretty good.
You cannot lose it when you throw it. Why does that seem good?
Think about the fact that he can throw that and get anywhere he wants.
No.
Flash.
Oh, okay. I was thinking as you throw it, you teleport to it while it's in your hand. But okay, yeah, sure, I can roll with that. You've got flash. I love it. So, yeah, well done, Jack. And so, Rigby greets you and says, right, let's get
I
down
like
to the
your
boat.
useless shit.
Let's get
Why the fuck do I get all the useless
Well, to be
goddamn
honest,
items?
it is meant to be useless. It's meant to teleport you to the item as you throw it, not when it arrives. But I like Dan's interpretation, so we'll roll with it. You head through the rest of the caves, a short walk, and you see 6 rowing boats pulled in, and there is a girl sat upon one boat. Ah, Rigby, you're finally here! Rigby turns around. Iris! I'm sorry for the long wait. You notice at this point that Iris appears human, but has one eye in the center of her forehead. And no other eyes. She will henceforth be known as Iris One Eye. Okay. She begins unloading packages and handing them to you guys, but as she hands you one package, a spring on the package pops. A shard of wood flies off. Where the fuck is my dice? Okay, we don't have a player 4. Let's try again.
That's when you
Atherin.
roll a d6.
Atherin, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, yikes.
Oh God, help me!
Iris! Oh my god, I've just seen that. We should have called her Iris. Iris. Yep, okay, she's now called Iris.
Yeah.
One eye. I'm changing the spelling. Sorry, Jack.
Oh God, help me!
So, yep, you take 4 points of piercing damage, Atherin.
I'm bleeding everywhere.
Okay.
I need
The
to lay
package that springs
down.
open appears to be filled with various very illicit narcotics.
Can I huff one of these narcotics and dull my pain? Because I'm nearly dead.
Well, Rigby's going to turn to you at this point and say, right, guys, if you want to just chill for a bit, while we get everything unloaded, and then we'll carry this stuff up to the beach. If you'd like to take a long rest, please.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Josh, I'll save that. Sorry. Because they're about to hit full health.
Oh, you don't want to throw another dagger at him?
Yeah, so. In fact, I'll give your points back. There we go. Yep, so as you take a long rest and all the parcels are unpackaged, Rigby turns
Then you
round.
wake up with a dagger in your face?
Rigby turns round to the three of you and says, reward for your help, and gives you 100 gold pieces each.
Oh, marvelous.
Nice
Thank you.
and simple.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put my other one.
He then says, and you can take your pick of anything out of this box. And, okay, he gives you 333 gold each. 133 gold each, sorry. And he says, you can take a pick of any one item out of this box, and he opens his box towards you. Inside, you see various braces, various necklaces, and various rings. Instead of asking you to identify them all, we shall just tell you that they are braces of defense, rings of protection, amulet of protection. So, obviously, homebrew rule, I think you guys know this, but you can't wear more than 2 magical rings simultaneously, one on each hand, or they begin to interfere with each other. Same goes with amulets, you can only wear one at a time. Same goes with braces, you can only wear one at a
Bro,
time.
I got 8 fingies.
Yes, but the magics upon one hand will interfere with each other, and the effects will all be reversed. So, alas, you can only wear 2 magical rings. So if you'd like to each pick an item from Braces of Defense, Ring of Protection, Amulet of Protection.
I'll take an amulet of protection. I'll rock 2 amulets, Flavor Flav style.
Specifically after I told you that you could only wear one at a time.
You said that about rings, not
rings,
amulets.
yeah.
I definitely followed it up with you can and only one amulet at a time, but sure.
Also, the other's a holy symbol. It's not a magical item.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I more mean sort of amulets that grant you a constant effect, not amulets that are usable on, you know, like so singular uses and stuff.
I would happily
Said
take one of the
bracers
rings
of
or the
defense?
amulets.
Yep.
Those are braces of defense.
Ah, wow.
Oh,
Good luck hitting me. I have 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
good luck hitting me. I have 20 AC now.
Okay.
So which one am I getting? The
Whichever one you want. There's plenty of each.
Amulet or
There's
ring?
plenty of each. So whichever you want. You can all
Right,
take
I
the
can't
same
wait till
thing.
you try to.
I just like
I
that.
can't
I
wait
look
till I
like
hit level
Flavor Flav
5.
now. I need a clock next.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
Afrin,
my
you didn't,
dial.
Afrin, you didn't
It's
level
fine.
up, did you?
Not yet, no.
Okay, well, we'll just... Can you do a fast level up? Or is that not an option? And then revamp it later? Just to upgrade your
it's not-
HP?
You
it's
just
not
need to
really a huge
change
option.
the.
It's a complicated level.
Just override your
You
HP.
just need to change your level. It doesn't force you to do everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, do
It'll
that for now.
automatically change your HP then.
Do that for now,
Right.
Because
because
I didn't put anything in.
as you are carrying your boxes through the cave, a small group of goblins comes up from the Underdark and attempts to waylay you. There are only 3 of them. And one comes up to you and begins babbling in Goblin. Do any of you speak Goblin?
I might. I don't remember.
No.
Still looking for this
not-
amulet of protection.
Oh, is it not available?
Yeah, the inventory thing is not loading for me, so just bear with me.
Okay, that's fine.
Gotta go into character sheet, edit, and
Should
do
have an
this.
amulet of protection already.
Or
Oh,
I'm taking a ring of protection instead.
yeah, that's fine. You can always just tell me it's an amulet. I don't know what happened to my amulet of protection.
Yeah, it's just currently giving me a big loading circle thing, so just bear
Okay,
with me.
cool.
Site's being horrendously slow.
Well, regardless, I'll see if any of you speak.
I don't know.
Goblin.
Well, I don't.
Okay. Sapphire Burnside, do you happen to speak Goblin?
No, I speak Dwarven.
You ain't got a fucking clue what this Goblin's saying to you. He's sort of gesturing wildly towards the box. And, towards himself.
Sorry.
I'm gonna raise my fist to him and see how he reacts.
Okay.
I can speak halfling to him.
Sick. Yeah, give me a
All
quick,
those midgets are the same, right?
give me a quick initiative roll. It's not going to be a major deal.
11. Or, fuck it, yeah, 11.
Yeah, that's fine.
Need one out of
Okay.
me, yeah?
Yep.
It's a 7. I also can't find the amulet of protection.
No, I know
Anyone?
it's vanished. We'll deal with it after the campaign. Just put a
Okay.
ring on for now. And
Yeah.
Sapphire, your initiative.
20.
Okay. Clearly, Rigby does not want to give up his cargo, and he fires his crossbow at one of the goblins. Bloody hell, Rigby really needs to learn how to fire. He hits a wall. Sapphire, you're up.
In the face.
Alright, very good. Roll to hit.
Takes 6 damage. I
Okay.
assume a 19 hits him.
It is severely wounded. The other
hit
two
him
goblins
again.
come up alongside him.
I'm gonna hit him again for non-lethal damage.
Okay.
7.
You slap him upside the temple and knock him unconscious. Okay. The other two goblins draw their swords. Athrun, you're up.
Once again, I would also like to be on the train of trying not to actually kill them. I would like to bash one of them upside the head with my shield.
Okay. Roll me an unarmed hit.
It's 5.
Okay, that's not hitting. Even the goblin is not hit by that. Does that conclude your turn, sir?
Yeah, that does conclude
Okay.
my turn.
Deacon, got two goblins with swords
Alright.
out.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna throw my axe of returning up in the air, return to it, and then try and like strike down mightily from above them. and
Roll
make
to
it
hit with
extra flat.
advantage.
That's a 18 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
8 damage.
Oh, that is a dead goblin. There was nothing non-lethal about that. That is just
No,
murdered.
no part of it was not
That is
lethal.
massacred. The third goblin takes its sword and it swings at Sapphire, but never mind. It swings at its dead companion. Sapphire, you're up.
Okay, it's not very nice. I'll punch him in the face.
Cool. Damage. Hit.
7 damage.
What was your roll to hit?
23.
Yeah, okay. Yep, you punch it. It is on the floor.
Okay.
Okay, you've got two unconscious goblins and a dead goblin with an axe in the
Why
center
do
of
we
his
have two?
forehead. But there were 3. Or did you not want to unconscious the second one?
Didn't tell you that.
Okay, cool. You've got 2 murdered goblins.
So there's 2 dead ones.
Yeah, 2 dead ones
One
and an unconscious one in front of you. The unconscious one seems to have sort of quite a fine jerkin on, with various pockets, and a sort of pouch at its hip.
Are we seriously gonna rob a goblin?
It's tried to rob
Are we
you.
seriously gonna rob a goblin?
Yes. No, we're going to murder a goblin, and then we're going to collect its riches. Robbing implies we're leaving it alive.
Okay, this
Yeah,
one
I
didn't
wasn't-
actually pull a weapon on you, to be fair. Do
Yeah,
you
but
really
the
want
other
to
two
kill
did,
him?
and I was. Okay.
I look to the goblin in the comments and say, "Do you speak? Because now's your chance."
No, common.
I'll swing at it again.
Cool. Roll a hit.
Well, he didn't let me have my bonus action. I was gonna punch him in the face and kill him anyways.
Okay.
Between the three of
Because
you,
the other two swung
you
at us.
hit him with an axe, you punch him in the face, and you smash him around the head with a shield. He is severely dead and his head's dented in. Now, returning to its pockets. And its pouches. I'm assuming you want to steal all everything it owns.
Oh yes.
Okay,
Shake it upside down.
each goblin holds a dagger.
Fucking Goblin legs.
You 20 gold pieces roll onto the floor. Again, that's balanced to 5. 21 gold pieces roll onto the floor. One was stuck in the bottom of the bag, sorry. Because fuck dividing that shit.
7 gold.
And a note falls
Yep.
out of his pocket. Sapphire, you pick this up.
What does this note say, Safa?
Dear diary, today I'm going to be a nice person. I will help my new friends carrying their cargo back to their ship.
Sapphire, it reads in Goblin.
What?
You cannot understand a word of it. The note is written in Goblin.
Hmm.
Perhaps someone in
There
town
may be a
might able to
chance
help
back
you.
in town that someone understands that, though, so could always try.
Okay. You pocket the
Yeah,
note,
I ain't got no.
and you pick up your cargo, and you continue walking. As you roll towards town, Rigby gestures towards a sort of side hut near the beach, and he opens up a trapdoor, and you stash all the goods in there. He then hands you one more box, and he says, "I don't suppose you could pop this back to a guy whose name I've written down somewhere, Davar, at the Hammer and Anvil, could you? That's his
Yeah,
the
we
medal
can
he
do
asked for."
Yeah. I think we were going there anyway.
Oh shit! Close my window. So as you pick up the box and you head towards town. You wander through town. This is heavy, but you're sort of encumbered, but you get there. And you roll into the Hammer and Anvil. Well, greetings, hello.
Greetings, friends.
You managed to get that work for
Oh,
Rigby?
fantastic news.
We did,
Yeah,
we did.
goodness.
Why, fantastic.
Here's the materials.
Now, it was yourself that was looking for the plate mail, is that correct?
Aye.
For the measly price of 1,500 gold pieces, I will craft you a set of adamantine plate armor.
I could do that.
Wonderful. It'll be ready in the morning.
Oh, excellent. You guys work fast.
Well, we've got the base plate in motion. We just lacquer it with adamantine, and it's ready for you.
Alrighty.
Did you have fun with Rigby? He's a good guy, isn't he?
Oh, we had a blast. Literally.
Rather useless in a fight, but a good guy.
Ah, yes. Well, there is a reason he was hiring people on. Also, I heard your captain's got herself in a bit of trouble up at the tavern.
Oh,
Of course.
what's she
I'm like
done
chop
now?
chop.
You might want to check it out.
I guess.
Okay,
It is
I think we should
it is
go do
about
that
dinner
then.
time anyway.
It is indeed. It is approximately 6:30 in the evening. You're walking over to the tavern, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
As you get to the tavern, you can already hear the sounds of clamoring and clashing coming from within. And Bok
Oh,
has his
shit.
hand through the tavern window, which is smashed.
Ox the giant, right?
Yes.
Oh boy. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Friend! Help, please! Captain!
Are you Captain? Yeah, what happened to Captain?
Hurt! Help! And he's sort of...
Oh,
He's incapable
I
of proper speech with his
or
intelligence.
I just go in
Okay.
now.
When you arrive in, what you thought might be Sonia in trouble appears to be quite the opposite. Sonia, Colby Cameron, Marilyn.
They're doing the hurting.
Marilyn, Ferris Blackfire, and Derek stand upon a table. Olive, the first mate, is stood on the bar, and there are what appears to be the crew of another ship fighting inside the tavern with them. Ruddy McGristle is hid behind the bar. The girl you saw earlier, Lucretia Gale, who you helped drop her husband something a bit of the excitement, is dipping her hands into various different people's pockets as they fight. And and Dory, Cory, Nori, Laurie, Rory, and Fory are all 6 of them clambered onto one orc, the previous champion of the tavern. And glasses are smashing, people are throwing things, but your shipmates are not holding back. They're swinging swords, and they are having swords swung at them in return.
Well,
Oh
shit,
my.
you guys know how to party.
Yeah.
We were only
Deacon,
gone for an hour. How are you guys like this?
Deacon, make a
We were
dexterity
on for
saving
like
throw.
6 hours. Nine.
Nope. A glass hits you on the side of the head, smashing over your head. That is 2 bludgeoning damage. As you look over, a really vile-looking pirate. He's got sort of tusks, like an orc, but appears otherwise humanoid. He has a big gash down the side of his face. He's got a huge tattoo on the side of his neck. No bloody gash. He's got a huge tattoo on the side of his neck, which appears to be almost alive. It is crawling up the side of his neck. And he appears to be the sort of the person in charge of the party attacking yours.
Oh, hell.
Bok at this point sort of swings his fist across the room, and he takes out the table that all your captain and party members are on. And Sonia yells out the door, "Bok, calm down!" And she sort of falls to her side, and somebody leaps towards her with a sword.
I charge at the guy who just threw the thing at me.
Okay, make an
glass at me.
athletics check for me, please.
That's gonna be a 17.
You run him down. He lies prone upon the floor in front of you. Punch him.
Can I
Yeah.
run
Roll
over
to hit.
4.
Roll to hit for me.
Yeah, gonna be a 10.
10. Yeah, that'll hit. He's prone.
Oh.
Mm. 1.
3 damage.
3 damage. You
Yep,
you
I rolled
punch him
a one.
upside the jaw, but as your fist hits his tattoo, the tattoo appears to sort of crawl out of his skin and block at your fist.
Ew.
Yeah, it's
Can
pretty
I,
grim. Yeah, you can do many things, Sapphire. What would you like to do?
Can I try to intercept the guy who's trying to hit our captain?
Yep, make an athletics check
The
for me,
sword?
please.
Athletics.
That's what I
That's
said.
an 18.
Okay. You dash over towards him, you put one foot on the table, and you grab him upside the neck and pull him away. He turns towards you with a sword raised.
I'll punch him in the fucking face then.
Please do, roll to hit.
It's a nat 20.
Okay. Roll the damage, please.
Takes 12 damage.
Okay, you lay him out cold. Suddenly, all 3 of you make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh, okay. 24.
Cool.
15.
At 20.
12.
12. Sapphire, you take 12 points of fire damage. The rest of you take
What
6.
the fuck?
Ferris Blackfire has raised his hands above his head, and the roof is blown off as a ball of fire expands. Everybody in the tavern stops fighting immediately and runs for the door. Outside, Sonia and the captain with the tattoo are dueling vigorously, but everybody else is stood around in a
Tackle
large
him to the
circle.
ground.
Yeah, but at this point, everybody's flees. You've just been knocked to the ground by a fireball. So as he charges out, he raises his sword to her. She raises her sword to him, and the 2 of them begin a duel.
Question.
Yep.
Would this be a ranged weapon attack that he hit me with?
No, it was a fireball.
It's a spell, yeah.
I was just making sure
Okay.
because I can.
Yeah.
deflect
You
it.
can't throw a fireball back at him, though. Sorry. I wish.
No, I was just trying to reduce the damage I took.
That's alright. I don't think any more damage is coming forth. As a couple of combatants try and get involved and dash in, Bok sort of sweeps them out the way, and the two of them enter a dicey duel. You see his tattoo sort of crawling up his face, and it goes over
Kick
his
ass,
eyes.
Captain.
His eyes go dead black. And he draws out a second sword and he begins two-handed fighting her. She draws out a dagger and matches him pace for pace. A slash from him, a slash
Lord,
from
is that
her.
you?
There's a line down the side, a gash down the side of his arm. There's a cut on the side of her face. They're getting bloody, but suddenly she turns her back to him. And as he swings for her back, she flips over. Two daggers straight down, dagger and sword straight down into the side of his throat. And he lies dead upon the floor. Sonia turns to either side and says, "Well, looks like we got another boat, boys."
Was that Mr. Clinton?
That was Mr. Clinton. Mr. Colgate Clinton. Captain
Yes.
of the Deceit. Lies dead upon the
Well, it
floor.
was.
She turns to the crew of the Deceit and she says, "Any of you want to sail for me? That's great. Any of you don't? Come here and I'll gladly execute you." At this point, Ruddy McGristle comes out of the tavern where the roof is blown off. He sort of walks up to Sonia and goes, "Any chance of paying for reparation?" "It's been even better. All my boys will help you rebuild. My apologies, but Ferris had to do something or we were going to have the whole tavern destroyed from within and most of the people within it." And some of the people start sort of walking over to assist with the tavern. It's clear that having the tavern intact is vital to everybody's well-being. Bok is sort of placing large slabs of brick on the top. Ruddy McGristle turns to some of you and a couple of others who have booked rooms for the night and says, "We've got a little overflow house down the road. If you wouldn't mind taking your rooms there tonight, Olive will come and bring you a meal."
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Fine by me.
Sonia turns to Athrin.
Aye.
Athrin, I like the way you work. I like the way you operate. I've seen your work. I've got to keep Ferris on ship with me, but if you're willing, perhaps you might be willing to sail out on the Deceit. I'll let
You know
you.
what?
I'll let you choose 3 or 4 people to take with you.
You know what? I like the idea of sailing out on the Deceit. That sounds like a fun little venture.
Who would you like to
I
take
would
with you?
like to offer. I would like to offer my my companions here my positions along on the ship with me.
Sounds good to me. It'll be captained by Elris, the navigator. But we have a position for first mate. You said you're taking
Oh.
Deacon.
Yes, indeed.
Decide between you. Let me know in the morning.
Very well, very well. It'll be a shame to not be working under Ferris, but this sounds like a good venture, and I'm in.
Ferris will be sailing out with you. He's going to keep an eye out
okay.
and make sure that you guys get get all your guns and cannons set up. But in the meantime, he will be returning to my boat eventually. Hello, cat.
Understood. Understood. I'm in.
Just lie down. Shh. There you go. No, okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm gonna have to make a removal. She wants to play with the microphone.
Bye, kitty.
Bye,
Come on,
kitty.
wait, you weigh a ton.
Yeah.
So at this point, you have been offered to sail out on the Deceit. You'll be sailing with some of the Deceit's crewmates. Sonia hands you a list, Athrin, of the people that will be sailing on the Deceit with you. And this list includes, notably, Chop Chop Kill Bassa and his 6 dwarves.
Oh yes.
Or
Bok.
easily. Oh, we get our boy Bach.
Bok is going.
Yes.
Elris Golden Down, the navigator.
Oh yeah.
And Darian Haver, the ship's boy. No other names are recognizable to you.
Okay. Okay. And I'm being offered position of first mate
No.
on a ship.
One of you is being offered the position
One
of
of
first
you.
mate. The second mate
Understood.
will be Chop Chop Kilbassa, who is stepping up from his chef's position. Sonia probably would have asked this actually at the point. Sorry, I'll just return to this. She turns to Sapphire and says, Chop Chop's going to be stepping up to mate. Do you think you can handle the dwarves in the kitchen?
I'll put 2 pots for my pockets and bang them together, and of course,
Fantastic.
treat
I
them
thought
just
you
like
might.
all the rest of my equipment.
Thought you might. We're gonna miss a good chef on board, but we've actually got Roddy McGristle's wife sailing out with us, so she'll be looking after us for food. So, yeah. It's a shame to let Chop Chop go. He's a brilliant chef, but he's also a brilliant crewmate, and I think we're gonna need his form of discipline with the Deceit's shipmates on board.
Hey, I can still learn from him too. I'm glad to have him.
Yeah, aye. We'll be glad to have you too. At this point, Roddy McGristle and Olive are sort of directing people around the town, and they've sort of pointed you towards an overflow building where you can take rest for the night. You'll all be gathered in one room, but at least you'll get a night's sleep.
Sounds good to me.
Can I talk to Chop Chop before I go there?
Yeah, if you look over at the tavern that
Or
is
if
being
he's there, I don't
rebuilt,
care.
he's sort of stood on a ladder, hitting things with a cleaver. I don't know how he's assisting, but he thinks he's assisting.
Bless him.
Chop Chop.
Sapphire, what can I do for you?
If you're stepping up from cook to second mate,
Ah, Sonia's told you the news, has she?
yes. I'm looking forward to continuing to work for you.
Oh, you're coming over
With
to
you,
the
I mean.
Deceit. Oh, that'll be wonderful. You're going to be taking
I'm
over as
becoming
chef,
the
are
new
you?
head chef.
Fantastic. Oh, you're going to have a hard time controlling those dwarves of mine. But they're going to
Yeah,
need a
let's
firm
smack
hand in the
'em
kitchen.
around.
Yeah, that's the
I'll
way.
smack 'em around.
That's
I got
the way.
plenty of plates.
Just, if you need anything from them, Rory's the one to rely on. The rest of them are a bit... And Corey shouts
Okay.
up, well, that's a bit rich coming from you, Cap.
Anyways, remember those 2 bags you had for the food? Are we gonna be taking them? Are you gonna be doing anything with them? Can I have them?
We'll be bringing the 3 bags. I'll be keeping my fishing bag in my room, if that's all right. But you can make
That's
use of
perfectly
the other
fine.
2.
I just wanted the temperature-controlled ones. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
as a chef.
it's, you know, they come with me everywhere. Of course, but you must look after them.
Okay. For sure.
No putting fire inside the warming bag.
That sounds like a dwarf thing that's happened. Not what I would do.
Yeah, Corey, you got it. At this point, Deacon Buck is leaning down to you. And he says, you priest?
Yes, I am.
You teach me to speak properly?
I could try.
Okay. If you would make a charisma check for me, please.
So I will get a stick and I'll start with the basics with the letters in the ground. That's only a 6 or
Okay.
no 8.
Okay, we're going to regard that as your level of teaching for the rest of time. So, Buck would like a little lesson with you each day, as unfortunately you're going to have to leave the idiot. Oh, have I told you Darian? No, Darian's the idiot, isn't he? You know, we're not taking Darian with us. You're taking
Darian
the ship's
I
boy
had
with you.
written.
Nava is the ship's boy, yeah. Darian Haver is the idiot, right? Who does the healing.
I had Darian written down as the alchemist /
Yeah.
cleric.
Yeah, that's yeah. We're not taking
Yeah,
him.
the idiot.
We're leaving him behind.
Good, thank God.
So yeah, no, we're taking Nava, the ship's boy instead. I just realised I had that name down wrong. So I think. Is there anything else you guys would like to do around town? As the evening wanes.
So apparently I'm spending the night drawing letters in the dirt trying to teach Bach.
Well, it's about time you got enough
You know what?
intelligence to have a conversation with you.
You know what? Does this town have any like bookstores or something?
Yeah, it's fair to say you'd be able to get books down at the. There's a store for sort of spellcraft and magicry, but they'd have normal books as well. I believe that's
Yeah, I'd like to
Jaziel's
go.
magicry.
Yeah, I'd like to head down to Jaziel's with Bach.
Okay.
Get
He,
a Dr. Seuss book.
he,
Yeah, we'll get some Dr. Seuss books. We'll get One Fish, Two Fish, the Foot book.
Okay.
Oh yes.
As you
Green
enter,
eggs and ham.
as you enter Jaziel's magicry, which is still open, it's 7:45 at night, but she's a late night one. So why, it's a man of the cloth, is it not?
Hello, yes, I am.
Hmm. Fantastic. It's good to see you. I have a limited availability on a couple of scrolls if you're interested.
I could look while we're here, but what I actually came for is I was hoping you had some of the more beginner-friendly books. Maybe, you know, some with like
Sort of ABC for
big,
barbarians?
bright pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few of those. Teaching someone to read, are you?
Yeah. I've heard good things about Ulfgar Goes Punch. Do you happen to have that one in stock?
We do. We do.
Punch.
We have Ulfgar Goes Punch. It's right next to ABCs for Barbarians.
yeah.
I tell you what,
Oh shit.
2 silver pieces, and I'll chuck in a group of the reading books for you, the basics. Would you like some parchment and ink and a pen with that?
Yeah, we could do with a fair bit of parchment.
Okay, so she hands you a sheaf of parchment, sort of 20 pages, and an inkwell and inkwell, and some basic learner books. So about those scrolls, just a couple, just in case you're interested. We have Mass Heal, which is this is a limited use only spell, but it's 1,500 gold pieces. But what I was really thinking you might want are these, and she sort of picks up like a massive pile of scrolls, and she goes, "These here are cure wounds, and well, as you see, I've got too many of them. The temple dropped them off, and pirate priests are not exactly easy to come by, so I'm dropping each one off for 10 gold pieces, if you'd like a few."
See, the thing is, I can already cure wounds on my own accord. So how many scrolls do you have?
There's 10.
There's 10.
Just in case, you haven't rested up properly the night before.
See, I'm making a rather large purchase in the morning. I could do 5 gold apiece for the lot. But that's about the best I could do for you.
50 gold pieces, I can give you 7. Wait, you offered
all-
5 gold
all or
pieces for
nothing.
all of them? Or 5 gold pieces
No,
each?
5 gold each. 50 for the lot.
Do you know what? No one else is going to take them off my hands. Please, take them.
Okay, thank you. And 5 gold for the, 50 gold for the scrolls,
Yep.
and then was it 7 silver for the other
No,
material?
just 2.
Other 2? Oh.
Um,
Okay, yeah.
Just out of curiosity, Atherin, would you be able to use a priest scroll? You wouldn't, would you?
I don't think so.
Anyone can use a scroll.
They can,
Scrolls
yeah, if
are
you have
used
the
by
casting,
everyone.
right?
No,
Anyone can use a
scrolls
scroll.
are used by anybody.
What?
That's how scrolls work.
That's part of being a
They're-
scroll. It's not teaching you the spell. It's just this. You recite
Yeah, but
the
you have
magic
to
words,
be
thing.
able to cast
No.
magic in general, no?
Nope. Scrolls are just you cast the spell and it's a one-time use.
No. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you may read the scroll.
No.
Yeah, if it's on.
Yeah, 100%. If the class
Yeah.
is on your spell list. Yeah. You have to be the right class. You can't have...
Well, then I don't want them.
Barbarians can't cast cure wounds because they've got a piece of paper.
Oh yeah, then I
Well,
have no
there's
use
supposed to
for
be
these.
more money than
Right,
5
okay.
gold each.
That's absolutely fine. I wondered whether they just would replace spell slots for you.
They
Yeah.
do sort of replace spell slots, I think, yeah,
Hmm.
but they're,
There's an offer. You
you
can
need to
keep
be
your
able
50
to
gold
have
back.
access to the spell.
Okay. No. It just has to be in your class. That's all. But yes. You may have them or not as you wish. Cool. Alright, she's done with you. Good old Jaziel. Is there anything else you guys would like to do around town?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. In that case, I think we're probably going to conclude today. Purely because I don't really want to move too far in terms of story hooks without our other 2 players. Next week we will have 2
Yeah.
players returning, so you guys have side
Oh,
quested.
one player returning
And one player, well, yes, I mean, technically Cretaceous is returning to the group, but for a new thing, yes. So we shall
I
look
don't
forward to
think
that.
he's ever been in this group. He was only there for the one shot.
Oh, it was a one-shot, wasn't it? It just happened to be the same
Yeah.
group that played.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So yeah,
happened to be Forgotten Realms.
so next week we'll have Edith Wheezy, 3 E's, don't ask. Gunslinger. And Zare and Tin, our warlock, returning. And we'll have a lot more going on next week, it's fair to say. But yeah, thank you guys for
Watch a
playing.
Drunken Master.
Yes, you'll also have your access to the Way of Drunken Master. Thank you very much, guys, for playing. I'm sorry I don't have a lot more prepped for you, but we've kind of flew through that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we kind of absolutely flew through that. So, yeah, that leaves us...
Clapped your encounter pretty well.
Yeah, I was glad. 3 people from counter base to 5. It was nice to see. Just leaves us to designate an MVP, Atherin. Jamal? Anything come to mind?
There's some really good moments here. I think I think I'm gonna have to go with the fireball in the tavern. That was
I like it.
pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. What's his name? Fuck, his name
Ferris?
slipped out my head.
Ferris.
Ferris,
Blackfire,
yeah.
Oh,
Ferris Blackfire's got some impressive stuff in his kit. I like it.
He does. He does. Sapphire or Moon, your MVP for the day.
To go with me slapping Deacon so he could get his constitution roll at the start of the turn.
Yeah, and Deacon. Or
Oh,
Dan.
the Mr. Wrigley?
Rigby.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it was Wrigley.
Yeah, Rigby Payton.
Yes. Yes, I'd like to go for Mr. Rigby Payton missing every single shot he took.
Do you know what? I didn't roll higher than a 6. At any
That's
point, I was
amazing.
like, oh, well, whatever.
I will
Time
say
we
it's hard
encountered
to
a
decide.
useless NPC.
Yeah.
It is hard to decide for this session because for me as well, because there was quite a few good moments as well.
Yeah.
Some of the bits and some of the combat stuff is really good.
My
Some
personal
of the,
highlights include none of you being able to read the Goblin Note.
Yeah.
And then completely forgetting about it once you got to town because there was a big fight breaking out.
Yep.
For reference, most dwarves can speak Goblin. Secondly, the what do you call it? The Myconid's hallucinations of sexy mushrooms. And
Yes.
but my biggest MVP goes to Jack for giving Dan an axe of returning himself to the place where the axe goes. That is going to be seeing a lot of use when Dan has to cross from another ship.
Can't wait to save my ass with this.
Yeah, as you fall
Yeah.
off the ship.
I have
Woo!
infinite Misty Steps.
It's it's seeming good, so I like that. I like that. We're going to be raiding
Yeah,
One
it's
Up Life 33. He is currently in session and has been a
yeah.
big supporter of the channel. He makes really, really amazing maps, by the way. So well worth having a look. And I believe today is session 1, if I'm correct. Could be. Cave of Dreams. I believe it's actually a one-shot today. But yeah, he makes some really interesting maps, so give him some love, and thank you guys for being... Oh, Dan, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. For gifting us up to Nightbot. I would welcome Nightbot to the Crown Pack, but I don't think Nightbot gives a shit what I say to it.
I care about Nightbot.
But at least you can see it with a mode. Shall we re-sub-raid that? Yeah, there we go. That thing. Let's go show some love to whatever this person's name is, One Up Life 33, and we will resume on Tuesday with Good Sagravia at 7 PM EST. Thanks for being here, guys, and I'll catch you later.
Well, bye.
Bye.
Bye!